All right, now when we come back, another scribe that is a budding star in the Bay Area. Probably the only one in this building to have gone over to Germany to watch the man in the middle, Usain Bolt, grab a world record. He is Mark Foyer from the Half Moon Bay Review. Mark, I'm not a fast man, but I think during this break, I can sprint over to your table and make it in time without breathing hard.
Good job. Good job.
All right, Mark Foyer, everybody, his insights in a moment.
Here we go.
All right, not much happens around the San Mateo Peninsula area sports-wise without Mark Foyer knowing about it from the Half Moon Bay Review. How long have you been with him?
Almost 14 years, 13 and a half years right now.
And you just kind of bounced around, just scribing all over the place until you hit that at Half Moon Bay.
Well, I was at San Mateo freelancing for the San Mateo Times for a long time, worked a little bit in Vacaville, but then this job opened up at Half Moon Bay, and it's been a blessing. I've had a great time doing it.
Now, one of your passions, of course, is high school sports, and as we look at some of the state championship game with Crenshaw and De La Salle, sadly, some of these schools are losing money now, huh?
Well, the thing is, the schools are losing money, not just sports, but all the programs are getting cut back, and it is just really sad. Now, before long, I'm afraid that parents are going to be paying for all the sports. I know in a lot of schools that's happening. Half Moon Bay, the aquatics programs are just all privately financed through parents and donations and whatnot. I mean, they had it for 1 year, and then the district just cut about 40% out of the budget.
So everything from trouble in the state up in Sacramento, and it's the trickle-down effect. And we must have 200 some odd schools all over California, and so everybody's going to fill in the pinch.
1,300 schools.
1,300. There you go.
Even football.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And so even where I live up in Marin, I mean, all these little parentally and coach-run, like car wash, anything that you can do, just scrounge and just raise money because the bank is dry.
Golf tournaments, whatever you can do. One night at Half Moon Bay, they had a little raffle. The winners of the raffle got to sit on a couch and watch the football game from down by the 40-yard line. Yeah,
and if anybody just knew the magic answer to it all, I mean, that just go ahead and call that one in.
Call me up. I'll tell them what to do.
You've been around for so long. You actually covered Tom Brady before he probably even threw a football.
I covered him probably before he knew models. I covered him in 1990 when he was playing Little League Baseball, was the starting catcher for the San Mateo National Little League All-Star team, and got knocked out deep in the tournament.
And even then, when you saw him, you go, what, this kid's going places?
Well, Vern, I looked back and I said, Tom, give up baseball. Football's the answer.
Football is where it's got to be.
Well, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, he was at Sarah, had a nice career there, signed on with Michigan, and I figured, okay, whatever happens there, but he made it all himself.
And even today, he's pretty close to Sarah. I mean, he's always kind of coming back, even like under the radar from us, the media.
That's how he wants to do it. He wants to be under the radar. He wants to, he loves the media, but he wants to be under the radar because when he's doing something at Sarah, he just wants to show Sarah this is what it's about without the cameras.
Now, when you're not covering high school sports, I mean, your real passion is track and field. How many years have you been going to the World Championships?
Well, I've been to the last 5 World Track Championships from Edmonton in 2001 to Berlin this past summer. Was
Usain Bolt even faster in person than we actually saw him on TV?
Well, he tries to get fast in and out of the mix zone, but with 200, 300 reporters saying, Usain, your thoughts on the start, it's kind of hard for him to walk by.
Was it so fast, did you have to almost do a double take at the clock when you saw what was going on?
Well, when he finished the 200, I saw the time, and I just fell to my knees saying, my God, what have I seen here? And I was in Atlanta watching Michael Johnson go 1932 and 1996. I thought, I'd never see anything faster than that, and then there's Bolt.
Wow, unbelievable. I happened to run into Michael Johnson today. Here's what he had to say, comparing the two.
That's a great thing for fans and sportscasters to debate, but for the athlete, it's not something I'm interested in. If I can't get out there and do it, there's no end to that. There's no payoff for me to sit and wonder because I'll never get my answer. Never gonna get my answer, so there's just no reason to debate it or try to figure it out. I mean, I'd win.
Hey, thanks so much, man.
Hey, my pleasure. Have a good New Year.
All right, Mark Foyer.
Sure.